The man was wheeled into the operating room. He was injected with a full-body anesthetic. As the doctor began counting down, the man slowly closed his eyes. That's when something went terribly wrong. Although he couldn't move at all, his mind remained completely awake. He could still feel sensations on his body, and sense the cold touch on his skin. Even worse, he could clearly hear the doctors talking to each other. That's when he realized the truth. The anesthesiologist was an alcoholic. He had messed up the dosage. That mistake kept the man from fully losing consciousness. As his heart transplant was about to begin, panic completely took over. But no matter how hard he screamed inside his head, no one could hear him. At that moment, he was nothing more than an object on the operating table. The doctors decided everything. He had no control at all. As the surgery progressed, the overwhelming distress became unbearable. To cope, he forced himself to relive memories of the moments he shared with his wife. That was the only way to endure it. Suddenly, the anesthesiologist's craving kicked in again. He left the operating room. At the same time, the lead surgeon paused the procedure. Listening to their conversation, the man uncovered a shocking truth. This so-called heart transplant had been a lie from the very beginning. The man had suffered from a serious heart condition since childhood, but with medication, his condition had been well controlled. It was his friend Chris, who kept urging him to replace his heart. Only then, Chris claimed, would the disease be cured completely. The surgery was extremely expensive, but for a man worth hundreds of millions, money was no issue. Trusting Chris completely, the man agreed without hesitation. He even insisted that Chris perform the surgery himself. Because of that, he turned down the top doctors his mother recommended. What he didn't know was this: Chris never intended to let him leave the operating table alive.